This is the guy who is in a cult, but he knows it. I know it's a cult. I like it. This is Barack Obama not making any sense. Now, as Americans, the reason why we shouldn't speak Chinese is because then, what are Chinese people going to speak? Thank you. This is the guy with an action figure fetish. And welcome back to QVC, and here we have items 129 and 130. They are exact replicas of the droids from Star Wars, and I assure you these are the droids you're looking for. I think they're great for a Star Wars fan. You can just keep them on your desk. I have a couple myself. You know, sometimes they're nice to hold. You can just hold them, or you know, sometimes you can just give you a little kiss like that. It's all right. You're just showing something that you care about, that you care. That's all. You're just showing you care. That's all. It's okay to show you care. You're just showing you care. I have an action figure fetish. No, keep the camera on. I don't want to hide anymore. I have an action figure fetish. I do weird stuff with them. I take them in the shower and I kiss them. I do weird stuff and I don't want to hide anymore. Shit. 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 They're $39.95. I was a weird kid growing up. I always thought there were cameras everywhere. You know, like in The Truman Show. You guys ever seen that movie, The Truman Show? As I get older, the feeling goes away, and it's because I know now that there could never be a fat Truman character. It's not good television. But also, I think the producers would have found a way to orchestrate getting me skinny by now. You know, like they manipulate the world and do things without being seen. Like I would show up to the grocery store, there would just be like a creepily old man there. He'd be like, Alon, it's the damnedest thing. We ran out of everything besides Brussels sprouts and skim milk. The guy who also played my third grade teacher is towing my car, so I have to walk everywhere. Quarters. I watched a lot of movies growing up. My favorite was James Bond. That was my favorite movie series. He has not aged well as a character. He's supposed to be the best spy in the world. That's why I loved him. In retrospect, James Bond, not a very good spy. You know what a good spy does when someone asks them what their name is? They lie. They say any name besides James Bond. But he doesn't give a shit. And he's also kind of an asshole. Because he always brings like a 23-year-old girl with him, and she dies like 70% of the time. These beautiful women that are just out of college that have so much to offer the world, he marches them to their death because he refuses to be sneaky a little bit. Next joke. I grew up a religious Jew. It was all right. If you say so. I kind of fell out of it when I was like 9 or 10. I don't like prayer. It feels redundant for me. I don't understand why God needs so much assurance all the time. For a very powerful being, it's awfully insecure. Kind of like an insecure significant other, you know? I'll be like, hey, you like me, right? Yeah, God, of course we like you. We tell you every day. We tell you all the time. You're amazing. Cool, okay. But do you think I'm like the all-seeing, all-knowing master of the universe, or? Yes, God, we told you twice on the last page and again on this one. I don't. What do you want? Okay, it's just a few things. You know, be a good person. You know, don't kill anyone, and if you could wear these hats, that'd be super cool. I get the first two things, but why would you want us to? If you love me, you'll wear these hats. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, treat all women horribly and cut your dick a little bit. Now, hold on. That's a lot. There are a lot of Hasidic Jews in New York. They creep me out a lot. I don't like them. I don't like being in Hasidic neighborhoods. They have a lot of kids and they all dress the same, like they all look like they're from The Shining. And no one is ever watching these children either, which is the scariest part. Like the other day I saw a 5-year-old holding the hand of a 3-year-old holding the hand of a 2-year-old. The 5-year-old was in charge, leading these children across the chaos that is Eastern Parkway. But then you meet one of these fully grown Hasidic men, who, by the way, if you don't know what a Hasidic man looks like, it looks like if an Amish person got cold and they had to walk in to a shop, but the only shops that were open were ones that sold costumes from the movie Blade. You meet one of these men, but they are somehow more oblivious than, I think the children might be better at watching themselves. This is a Hasidic man being told that his son is dead. Sir, I'm sorry we did everything we could, but it seems that your son is expired. What, he died? I can't believe he died. How did he die? He died? Yes, sir. It seems that you backed into him in your driveway. Sir, can you please not send text messages right now? I'm trying to talk to you about your son. Anyway, you backed into him in your driveway. The reason why you couldn't hear his cries for help is because you were listening to music that was indescribable on full blast with the windows rolled up. Please be more careful with your other 9 children. Wow, I can't believe he died. That's, he died, huh? Listen, I'm thirsty. Is there spite or something? Sir, the cops are on the way. You're a murderer. You're a murderer. Thanks very much, guys. I'm Alon.